Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and Happy New Year! I know I already said that in the 2024 video, but I wanted to say it again for good measure since this is the first actual video that I record in 2024, so I just wanted to say it again just for good measure, so Happy New Year everyone! In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I did over Christmas, over the Christmas break, or rather, what I tried to do over the Christmas break. See, the thing is, the Christmas break, it's a nice idea on paper. You know, it sounds like a nice idea, you know, because I get to spend all of December just, you know, recuperating and getting ready for the next year, you know, just relaxing, taking it easy. So it sounds nice. It sounds like it would be a good idea, but in actuality, it just leaves me with nothing to do. I was insanely bored. I was going out of my mind. I was going stir crazy. I tried to keep busy as best I could. I did a few things here and there, which I'll get into in a minute. You know, I tried to keep busy as best I could, but the entirety of December, like that's just too long. I think what I'll do in the future, like going forward, I think, cause like going for a break for the whole of December, I think that's what it was. It was just too long of a break for me. So I think what I'll do probably in the future going forward is I'll probably keep on working through December. So carry on working through December and just stop maybe like on the week of Christmas. So that means I've got Christmas Eve to myself, Christmas Day to myself, and then maybe start recording again like maybe after Boxing Day perhaps. I think that's a good idea going forward, but I'm not doing the entirety of December. That's just way too long. So going forward, I'll just carry on as usual, go on a quick little break for the week of Christmas, and then resume on or after Boxing Day. I think that's probably how I'm going to go about things going forward. You know, learn from our mistakes. Of course, that does make things a little complicated with the yearly look backs and stuff. You know, but we'll have to try and see how that's going to play into things, whether I'm going to continue that or whether I'll do it and just have to like figure out a new formula or something. But you know what? That's not my problem. That's a problem for future Lucky. I know I sound like I'm being a real jerk to myself, but you know, that's not my problem right now. That's a problem for later on. That's a problem for like, you know, that's a problem for another year. So you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But in this video, I want to quickly show you a few things that I did in my attempt for the break. So like I said, I try to do a few things to keep busy, you know, just a few things here and there, just while I was attempting not to do anything. Again, I went a bit stir crazy toward the end there, but I did do a few things. So let us quickly have a little bit of a look to see what I try to do. You know, let's have a look at what I was doing over the attempted Christmas break. Okay, so on the 2nd of December, I finally got my YouTube hard drive back. So I spent maybe like 2 or 3 all-nighters updating and backing everything up to my emergency drive as a failsafe. So if that ever happens again, I won't lose as much. Like I may lose a couple of things here and there, but you know, I keep backups. Every time I do something significant, I always try to upload it to my emergency drive in case something happens. Trying to keep a relatively up-to-date one, but so in theory, should it happen again, I won't lose quite as much. And in hindsight, I probably should have been doing that from the very beginning, but again, we learn from our mistakes. All the videos I made in the meantime while my hard drive was out of action, all those videos were using temporary placeholder thumbnails. So I spent another few all-nighters. Replacing all of them with the real thumbnails. I even updated some of my older thumbnails, and I also went back to using full game titles in the thumbnails, but just the thumbnails, So video titles and playlists will still be using acronyms just because it's easier for mobile and tablet users, and also it's a little bit easier on me with my mild dyslexia. It's a little bit easier when typing it in Premiere and stuff, so it's a little easier on mobile users and tablet users, and it's a little easier on me in the editing process. So I also did a few things in the background preparing for upcoming projects, including the Halo saga with Aragorn Draghi Steam. Just basic stuff, making sure that all of my video notes are up to date. Update the because there was a format change, so I updated all of that, and just basically a little recording test just to make sure that both me and Aragorn know my procedures and protocols and stuff, making sure we both understand them. Also, just doing a quick little test just to make sure I haven't gotten rusty over that 1 month break, which is always another big fear of mine. I also did a bit of experimenting with a variety of abandonware games and games from the early 2000s, trying to make them compatible with OBS, as OBS is a little weird with those types of games. Always like capturing those types of games in like a top corner, like it's a bit weird. So I'm trying to do what I can to try and make that work. Some games aren't so bad and work right off the bat, or only require little minor adjustments. And some games are a little more difficult and require more research and effort, but either way, it's nothing that PC Gaming Wiki can't fix. I also took the time to update my YouTube hint notes on my wall, as I have changed a lot of things, a lot of process and how I do certain things. I've changed a lot since I made them, so I think it was probably time for a change. Like, there's a few things like I updated my my weekly recording schedules there now. I made an updated version of my time conversion from 24-hour to 12-hour. I made an updated version of my video scheduling of when my videos go out. A let's play notes order thing for what order everything goes in, like the controls, the systems, and the systems and recommendations, housekeeping, cover, the sequence and how that goes, all just general other stuff like recording, like audios for recording for my recording in OBS and my headphones and stuff. A little cheat sheet to help me out with the emotes on the Let's Play status and stuff like that. I just updated all of that just so they're more up to date, and I think things work. I think it looks a lot better. I've definitely learned a bit more since then. Like, they seem a little more professional now than before. Like, the last ones, they worked, but they were all kind of thrown together at the last minute, and I definitely think these ones feel more professional and more easy to understand. Like, even if I take a break and completely forget how I do things, these should, in theory, remind me on how things work. So, yeah. I think it was about time for a change either way. I finally got round to fixing the recording session sign on my door, because that kept falling off pretty much every day whenever I was trying to record. Sometimes falling off mid-recording session, making a loud bang outside of my flat, which is not ideal. Luckily, it didn't actually capture in the microphone, but it definitely distracted me. So yeah, so basically we just got some string and hung it on. We got some string and just hung it over a nail on my door. So even if the sticky stuff does wear off, it shouldn't matter because it's still hung on my door through a string. So yeah, that's fixed. That's been bugging me for quite a while, so I'm glad that's finally fixed. And other miscellaneous stuff that I've done here and there that doesn't really impact the channel that much, really, to be honest. So basically, I drilled a hole through my desk so I can use my new mouse a little better because, yeah. You see, the thing is, this desk is okay for, like, wireless mice, but wired mice, it's a bit more difficult because, see, the thing is, I tend to put when I'm recording, I tend to have my phone on the edge of my desk, for recording. I put my phone there for the timer, and that would get in the way, the mouse wire would get in the way of that, so I just drilled a hole through my desk and just fed the wire through the hole to my computer that way. So that means I can use the wired mouse and I can still use my timer. There is another issue with my recording notes, but I've got a plan for that. I'm sure I'll find something for that as well. But yeah, so we did that. And I also I did a few other things, like, for example, I linked my spare laptop up to my smart TV in my bedroom, so that means I can watch stuff when I'm going to bed, even stuff that my Fire Stick can't access, which is brilliant. So that means I can watch One Piece or just anything on GoGo Anime that's not on the Fire Stick, and plus just overall improvements around the flat, a few hooks here and there for certain things, and just general DIY improvements around the flat, general life improvements pretty much. Okay, and that's about everything. That's all I've really done over Christmas when I was trying to take a break. Again, the break didn't last all of December. I did eventually, I think I did start recording again. Like, I got bored and started recording again. I think maybe like the week before Christmas, just before Christmas, I think I did record another episode of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, just because I got bored. But yeah, that's just all the stuff I did. Some of it to improve the channel, some just general life improvements, pretty much. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly talk about it. Just, I thought I might as well, since I did do some things off screen, like when I wasn't recording, I thought I might as well talk about that a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did. And again, I think a lot of these changes will help out in the long run with the channel and stuff. Like, again, the notes are a massive help. And the mouse being drilled through my desk, that's going to be a massive help as well. There's still a few things I need to sort out here and there, but all around, I definitely think these changes are going to help in the long run. So yeah, that's gonna about do it for this video. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. Again, I'll try and record where I can. I'll try and do a few more episodes in the meantime. But like I said before, I am getting a new kitchen installed. Like, you might have noticed the echo is still there a little bit, and if you look behind me, you can see my kettle is behind me there. My fridge is over there. So yeah, my fridge is in there. My everything. Like, my kitchen is completely gutted at this point. I'm just kind of waiting for the workmen to come and do my kitchen. We're all getting new kitchens, so it's just a bit of a wait. I'll try and record a few things in the meantime, just because I'll try and get as much done as I can. But I think when work does start, I'll need to I don't want to take my stuff apart, because it was a nightmare the first time when I moved. So I'd rather just cover all this over. But that does mean that I will be out of action for a couple days until that gets all done, and then there's dealing with all the dust and the aftermath and stuff, so that's going to be interesting. But hopefully it's not going to be as bad as what I'm fearing, but it might take a little while for me to bring back the videos. I'll try and do what I can in the meantime, but there may be more, there may be less. It depends on when all that happens, but I'll try and do what I can. And again, If I need to update something or like that, I'll just update it on the community tab. So do check my YouTube community tabs for smaller updates like that and stuff. Again, I'll try and do what I can with the videos, but yeah, it's a bit too soon for me to really make any promises. Again, try and do what I can, but the main bulk of the videos aren't really going to start until after the kitchen gets finished. And again, there's a few plans I've got, like there's the Halo Saga with Aragorn Draggy Steam, there's a Let's Play of Undertale, a bunch of other Let's Plays, but again, all of them, like again, I'll continue with Sonic, I'll continue with Harry Potter, but all those big plans I have are gonna probably have to wait until the kitchen's done, just because it's a massive hassle, it's a lot of stress on me, and I'd rather not start anything until I know that everything is done and there's nothing to worry about. So yeah, but again, I'll keep on working with Harry Potter and Sonic in the meantime, and again, there's Insanic Aquarium as well, I suppose I can go back to if necessary. But yeah, that's gonna about do it for this video. Once again, I'm gonna say this for the last time. I wish everyone a happy new year, however you celebrate it, however you, I hope, I mean, I know it's not been long, but I hope you've at least had a decent start to the year. But yeah, that's going to be about it for me. So until then, have a good day, you guys.